I wanted to do a video on major 7 arpeggios and basically like a little fingering exercise. Sorry in advance for any random noise. I'm in Vietnam right now and I'm staying with a family who, has been nice enough to let me stay with them. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. Basically, this exercise, I'll play it once real quick and then I'll explain it. Okay, so what this exercise is, basically I just took a major 7 and said what are all the different practical shapes I can do, because let's say I'm playing a major 7 up here and I want to keep using a major 7 like arpeggio shape, but on the fretboard at least, if I just keep using the same string set, I'm gonna run out of room. I can only go down so far. So eventually, if I want to keep descending, I have to change string sets or change fingering shapes. Okay, now I just bought myself some more time. And if I switch to going up here, I can go down for a little bit longer. So basically this is taking that idea, making it so that we get used to the progression of like how the shapes transfer down the string sets, and using all these different fingerings for a major 7 arpeggio. Okay. So if we start on C, or not start on C, but start on a B, and do a major 7 arpeggio down, this highest note is going to be a B. So for our purposes in this video, we're going to start on this B, and our lowest note, basically when the exercise ends, is this B on the low string, okay? So that's the first fingering shape. And maybe I'll put these shapes in like the side, neck right here or something. I'm not sure how much effort I want to put into this video since I'm in Vietnam and, editing and all that. But whatever, let's go with it. So that's our first fingering. And then from there, I'm switching to this fingering. And also as I go, I alternate. I'm going down, up, down the next one, up the next one, and so on, kind of snaking. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Descending, ascending, descending, ascending. So here's the first fingering, next one, and then the one after that, the third shape, I started with my middle finger. Okay, we have this little minor, and then this big skip right here. And then this is another point of this exercise, is to getting your fingers and your eyes used to seeing these half-step intervals across string sets. Okay, so then this is a one we're very familiar with, just all straight across diagonal. So by this point, if you have done one fingering per arpeggio, you know, not doubling up, you know, like that would be the same fingering. We're switching fingerings every time. You know, each key is a different fingering. Okay, so if you've done that, then by the time you get to this one, you should be on A major 7. Okay? So there's that half step again. So after A major 7, when we grab this G sharp, then we're grabbing a G. Okay. And by the time we get to this one, where it's like, you know, this major triad plus this bar right here, we should be on F major. Okay, so here it goes. And then we're going to grab this E flat, or I guess technically D sharp, since we're on an E major 7, and then E flat major 7, and then this one trips me up for whatever reason. So this minor shape plus this big skip right here, so E flat. All right. And so this shape we did over here on the E flat, if we did this correctly, we should get the same shape by the time we get to this C. And then the very last fingering is this B major 7. Our pointer finger should be on this. We're going to go big skip and then up that minor triad again. So I'll do it one more time, and you don't have to do this starting descending. You don't have to do it going down. You can start up, you know, and go the other way. Or you don't have to start on C or in the key of C. You could start up here, way up here. And you don't have to do one fingering every time. You know, if you wanted to double up, see, I just did the same fingering several times in a row. If you wanted to practice like scaling the whole range of the instrument, that's how I came up with this exercise in the first place. Is I was practicing. I was probably working on something out of a transcription where someone was going down a minor 7, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Let me try that in a different key, and then, you know, I started to try and mess with these different fingerings to try and like do it across the range of the whole instrument. And then, yeah, I came up with this exercise. So You can practice this idea however you want, but for the purposes of this video, I just thought it would be cool to show you this specific progression of fingerings going down chromatically. So let's do it one more time. Remember, our top note is B, and our bottom note is going to be also a B. So I guess whatever, if you're doing this exact version of the exercise, whatever your top note is, your bottom note should be 2 octaves below that. So if your top note is this E flat, then your bottom note should be this E flat. Or if your top note is, you know, this D right here, then your bottom note should be a D, this D on the low string. Alright, so I'll do it one more time and then that'll be it for this video. Okay. Alright, see you later.